everyone, Alex of All Trades here, and I am back with another Vampyr exclusive live stream. So, let's get started. Guinea pig. What is that a reference to? Sorry, I'm laughing because OBS finally, on the streaming PC, finally said how many, when the disc will be full, approximately, and it said 130 hours and 49 minutes. It's like, I'm not playing for that long, don't worry. Hi, baby! Can I help you? Why are we face to face? Very cute.
It's locked, all right.
Hey, don't sit on my hand. Come on, I need to. Come on. There you go. You're very pretty. Can you stop talking though? That would be one thing you could do to help me out. She's like, ow. What am I doing and where am I going? I don't think I need this up here anymore. Well, certainly not gonna rest. Destroy Harriet Jones, the source of the Skulls epidemic. I kind of question if Elizabeth is gonna... no, old Brigitte is going to let me do this. Who's Elizabeth? Wait. Hey, miss, can you be quiet? Okay, they're both healing. But no one is sick in Whitechapel. Tons of people are sick in the West End, so I need to go there. I don't need to go to the docks for them, so I should set a map marker to the West End. This is the best way to get there. Alright, let's come over here. We'll come this way. Let's see if that works. Here to get over there? I don't remember. I guess so. Hey, how's it going, guys?
One of them. Watch yourself.
How does he have the power of the sun?
Murderous bastard.
Yeah.
Crawl.
Well, is it murder? You guys would kill me if you had the chance. Whereas I just want to, you know, go take care of this epidemic. You guys don't really want me to do that. Did I go to the right spot? I did! I'm facing the wrong direction. What direction? Is it this direction? No, that is the wrong direction. It's this direction. Yes, we finally did. What are you doing to that dead body? Ah! Son of a bitch, I can't see anything. Did not know that was a thing any of them could do. power, a lot more power. There's more of you than I thought there were. That's the real problem. Oh, bullshit. Yeah, there's like 4 of you. Oh, you jerk. Excuse me. Have to... Oh, I was hoping to beat on him. Oh, come on! I hate it when they, like, take turns pounding me like that. They keep unaggroing as I go through those. Arches. He's still alive? You die! What that was from?
Sir, step away!
Oh, I'm at,
This
her
is
house.
no place for a gentleman!
So, I do need to go that way. Where that guy is yelling at me.
I'll kill you!
Oh, bullshit. Ah! Someone's shooting at me. I don't even know where from. There is a purse right there that I can't grab. God damn it. Oh, here he comes. It's like, I'm coming. Oh, come on. I was right in his face. I've been a vampire for like a week and a half. I know that doesn't seem like very long, but it is long enough for this not to be a surprise. Is Mr. Kimura ill? Kimura. Yes, he is.
Good evening, Mr. Kimura.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh, by the way.
Have you heard of Aloysius Dawson?
In his last hours, the man spent most of his money improving healthcare in the city. Now that's generosity.
Do you need medical assistance, sir?
Don't believe that I'm the kind of man with a fragile constitution. But I'm afraid my imprisonment has done more harm than I thought.
There's no need to be ashamed. We are all equally vulnerable to this disease.
Yes. I know now life is as precious as it is fragile.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
London has brought so much pain to me. Why don't I want to leave?
Support the equality between
Is also sick.
men and women.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Have you any news about Aloysius Dawson?
I was hoping he would finance my research. But I heard he's given all his money to the sick and poor.
Oh, the bastard!
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Is Lady Ashbury's daughter ill? No, she's fine. Is the foodie ill? I don't remember his name. Yes.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
What?
So, did you try the restaurant I recommended?
Oh, yes. I can't thank you enough, my dear doctor. Exquisite, but expensive. But what is money made for, if not for little pleasures?
You distrusting back.
I'm glad you
just
enjoyed the
food.
place.
I do, doctor, I do. Thank you again.
Why did I fail a hint on that?
Have you any news on Aloysius Dawson?
I heard he died and gave all his money to the poor. Now that's a good man. An example for us all to follow.
Do you need medical help?
You would save my life, Dr. Reed. I have not felt so bad in many years.
Don't worry. There is nothing serious to fear. I have seen far worse, I can assure you.
I cannot imagine the pain these people must face then. You have my gratitude, Doctor. This disease has ruined my appetite.
I don't know. Calhoun Russell is not a bad man, and he's not a bad man for wanting to spend his money on
Goodbye, Mr. Russell.
interesting
I'm sure
food
you'll
experiences.
take care of yourself.
I doubt it fights me.
Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
Is the butler or my mother sick? My mother's sick. Okay. Let's go talk to her.
She sometimes sneaks out alone.
No. There she is.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already. Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you.
Yeah, don't do that.
You shouldn't stay away for so long.
About your family? You mean our family?
Father seems to have left me some documents. Some sort of treasure hunt game. Do you know anything about them?
No, Johnny. But your father always loved to write these little games for you when you were a boy. Don't you remember?
I remember now. He used to post me these riddles, as though they were sent by a mysterious games master. I'd spend weeks trying to decipher them.
Your father
That's
was
cool.
always so proud each time you found the answer. He was not just the serious doer banker everybody thought he was.
I was proud too.
Dower?
How could I forget that?
The important thing is that you remember it now. I'll tell your father the next time I see him. He'll be so happy.
Okay.
Could Father have conceived some sort of final game for me before he left?
I really can't say, Johnny. Perhaps you should talk with Avery about that. He was your father's confidant, more than I.
That's fucked up. You were his wife.
Do you need my medical attention, Mother?
Oh, you know I always refused to let you listen to my chest, son. It always seemed awkward, even when I felt ill.
I think you should take this. You'll feel better.
I'm not sure I'll ever feel better, but thank you, my son.
Why did you period that?
Father seems to have left...
No, John.
That's weird. Why do you still have that as?
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Yeah. Always struggle with the camera. Let's go talk to Avery, see if he has something else to say about Dad's little treasure hunt.
Yes, Mr. Jonathan?
Oh, crap. I remembered and then forgot. I can't believe I did that. I'm opening the wrong one. Why am I losing audio? Nothing there. No, nothing. Hey, tiny players.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Hey, sweetie.
Miss Reed worries me, Mr. Jonathan. She sometimes...
Why are you? I'm leaving. Just chatting at me. Like, bitch, do you see me walking out both doors? Don't. Hey, come on. My allergies have been really bad lately, tiny players. Where is the other?
Support the equality between men and women.
How is she? Is she okay? Hi, honey. Yeah, she's fine. Okay, good.
Nobody takes them seriously.
Women die.
Let me see. No, maybe she's over here. Missy, come on. Don't cry directly into the mouse. Yes, they're bad. They're so bad. Like, all week I've been, like, fighting different aspects of my allergy. Don't you dare jump on the... No! Why have you been so bad lately? Maybe that's the merchant I'm looking for? I'm not sure. Missy! Stop it! Missy! Get! Missy! Missy, get down! Stop it! Missy! Missy!
Two in this war.
Is there anyone who
Women of all countries unite.
would be inside who's sick? No, no one would be inside. The Ascalon Club. Okay, so I need to find her. I swear to God she was around here, but maybe I'm wrong. I know where these three are. What is up with this chick? Kinda get where she is. I need to start going this way, essentially. I'll go down here first. Actually, I think his wife is over here. If I remember correctly, she's over here. So I will place a marker over here.
You cannot forget his name.
That's the crazy chick. Does she have anything more to say to me? I feel sorry for her.
Tasty rats. These clever rodents are cautious now.
No!
They won't
No.
approach.
No!
Have you recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
He is dead, I've heard. I wish I was dead too.
You can make that happen, honey. Stop. Stop. No. Stop talking to me. No. No. God. That's those sounds. Come on, sit. Oh my God. Why are you screaming at me? God, you're very cute, but you need to calm down. Hi. She just kind of wants my attention, unfortunately. No, I literally not found a single hint for this woman.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
How do you even know her name? Honestly. Oh God. I don't think this is the direction. This is the direction. Okay. Right? Yeah, she's right here. This is her. No, that's... Yeah, this is her house. Like, literally have no idea.
Hello, Jonathan. Please, come in. You know that you are always welcome here.
I wasn't until I mesmered you.
What do you need from me, Jonathan?
Kinda need to make you feel better. You're sick.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy, it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
He's
I
not
understand
entirely
your
wrong.
irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
You know, those are not exclusive. Vampires could both exist and he could both be crazy.
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
Well, since she was one, and I'm the one who made her one, possibly.
The important question
He's
is,
just gonna fly by that
what
question.
do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
You very well could have seen blood-drinking monsters.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
Have you any recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
The old goat gave all his money to the poor. I wish he'd thought about sending some to his closest neighbors.
Do you need my medical attention?
It would appear that old habits die hard, my dear. I would appreciate your help as always.
Oh, I haven't made one yet. I ran out.
I will see you later. Goodbye for now.
I need to go to a hideout.
I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son.
Yeah, don't remind me.
London has brought so much.
Support the equality between men and women. Women's right to vote is
Where's my home?
These leaflets were telling the truth all along.
Oh my god. Fucking allergies. Yeah, I'm confused. Don't mind me. It's the one with the lions, right, across the street. Okay, so headache, fatigue, cold, fatigue. Okay, so 1 headache, 1, 2, 3 fatigues, 1 cold. Okay, so where are we? 1 headache. 1 cold, 3 fatigues. That makes sense. Don't have to make anything else, right? Correct. Okay. Should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 6. 2. Yeah, that's fine. Why do I have a pneumonia treatment? Let's just jump out of my home like a crazy person. On the wrong side. Oh god.
Your blood is now.
Went really well. Despite him being a big motherfucker. Alright, let's go the other direction. Just thought that would be faster. I was wrong. This one. No. Is it this way? Yes.
These leaflets were telling the truth all along. Nobody takes them seriously.
support the equality between men and women.
She's pretty annoying. wrong door. It's this one. Yeah.
Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. Please, come in. I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son. What do you need from me, Jonathan?
Do you need my medical attention?
It would appear that old habits die hard, my dear. I would appreciate your help as always.
And I'm happy to give it to you, as always.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Alright.
Goodbye for now.
At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
Alright. So, this way. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Too in this war. Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Is this the right way? Will this get me there? Yes, it will. First, I gotta fight these guys.
Look at it! This one's mine!
Had a great angle on this entire fight. Stall. The teleporting stall, I think. No, it's not. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, get out of the way! Okay. Hate exploding stalls. I'm going through the temple, right? Yes, I am. Oh, that's a vampire.
Stupid newborn!
Oh, come on! I was not close enough to that. Bitch. What's the... Wait, why did you... Nothing for you to... pull on. There's no baddies around. Alright. detective, the brothers.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
You guys are so weird, by the way.
Have you any recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
I try not to listen to gossip or rumors. Unlike my brother, I am only interested in facts.
Yeah, sure.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Indeed. I've never been good at explaining my feelings, but I can tell when my body is hurting me.
You have nothing to be worried about. You should recover by taking this.
Sounds so easy to fight disease. Too bad it's not the same making people smile again.
It's very loud.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Right. Other Mr. Baker. Not that one. Not that one. Give me that one. Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. Baker.
Why do I always have feelings of deja vu when I talk to you?
I don't know.
Have you any recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard he's dead. I hope he found his twin brother, wherever they are now.
You knew Aloysius's twin brother?
Yes. I think we were even together in the Gemini Club for a time. A somewhat secret society that only accepts twins as members.
Gemini. That actually makes sense.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I'm afraid I do. I knew we should have left London.
A cheer for the drama gold. I
I
happen to
don't
have
want
it.
to appear tactless, but you're risking your health by remaining outside at this hour of night.
Says the doctor who also works outside at night. But as always, the imprudent person enjoys the company of their fellows.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
I think one of the reasons why they're at odds with each other is their fucking names. Pericles and Agamemnon were not friends.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
What is your opinion of Aloysius Dawson?
Rumor is he gave most of his fortune to charities to help the poor and sick. He was a good man after all. Good evening, sir.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Price?
Oh yes, I feel so oppressed lately. And tired and feeble too. Thank you so much, Doctor. You're always so considerate.
Don't.
I'm just doing my job.
Perhaps. But I have always been grateful for your concern, you know.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
I cannot.
Good evening, young lady.
My mother always prefers when people simply call me Carol.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
I think that's silly.
I suspect you've heard what has happened to Aloysius Dawson.
No, what happened to him? I don't read newspapers. A mother always told me it's a bad thing to listen to gossip.
Goodbye, Carol.
Her mom is kind of
Good evening, sir.
like infantilizing her in a kind of like really shitty way.
Dr. Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
What are you investigating?
Well,
I was lucky.
why do I...
I don't think... Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
You're just tired.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
Caffeine.
Really
like, what else is a treatment for fatigue? But like vitamins, like B12 and maybe caffeine.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
If you're actually fatigued, you should probably
But
sleep.
they will not be forgotten.
Alright, is that everyone? I did not mean to do that. Yes, it is. Alright, we are good to go to the actual quest location now. I should probably just go around. Like, not really any faster to cut through the part. Especially since I already ran through here and pretty much killed everything. Not except for these guys.
See how he's dressed?
Oh shit! Yeah. I really wonder where Ichabod is, because I literally have no idea where he could have gone. Yeah, I'm not sure where. Let me see. No. 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 Stop it! Get off the desk! Well, now I'm ultra confused. Where do I go now? Can you? Oh my god, you're very cute, but can you sit down? Oh my god. What a pretty face, jeez. What are you trying to do, baby? Besides distract me. Hi. What's up, girl? What? Why are you crying? Right in my face? Can you sit down? Hmm? Can you sit down? I don't think she wants to sit down. You are very cute. Yeah, I like you. Get down. Get off the desk. Get off the desk. I don't want you on the desk. Do I want to go this way? Missy, stop it. I need to use that hand on the mouse. Hey, pretty. Oh my god. Did you quit, like, shoving into me like that? Missy, get down. Get down. Just gonna sit on the desk. I'm trying to remember this place. Was once nice. Little miss, get off the desk. Come on. Come on. No, you're not. She literally just laid down there. Alright, fine, but don't press any buttons. Ah! Wasn't really a shortcut. I just ran through that house for no reason. Very sanitary of a doctor to do through the church, right? Where am I?
It's locked.
There's a trash can in there, though. And a box. Oh, there's a box right here. With nothing in it, apparently. I feel like a vampire could get over that fence. You know? Oh. Where am I? Don't talk to me. I said don't talk to me. Missy, no! Jesus. You are being a jerk today. I see that little face. What are you doing under there? Oh, I didn't mean to go into this, like, dead-end space. There's a box over here, though. Does this box also have nothing in it? No, it did have actually have things in it. That's a teleporting one. Oh, well, he really didn't have that much opportunity to teleport. Okay, I'm very confused. Alright, I have to go kind of the wrong direction from the marker to get over there. I really wish that it would give better directions because I don't understand. This is why I put map markers down, just to path me through this game. Oh, there's a beast over here. It's the direction I'm going, so... If I remembered my keys, I could try to sneak past him, but I'm not gonna do that. Partially because he was super easy to defeat. What the hell is Ichabod? Really worried about him. He may be, like, a dumbass and everything, but he's still an okay dude. His heart's in the right place. Hear people fighting. How do I get over there? I really wish you would give me better directions. I think I can get there from the shelter. Oh my god. You guys are pussies. So tense about the idea. I'm gonna have to fight these guys. Yeah, let's don't worry about it. Look at you guys being harder. It's because I killed Sean? I think I'm going the right way, actually. I have a feeling old Brigitte is gonna be mad at me. She's not gonna want me to do this. Yeah.
This place has been ransacked.
It has? How can you tell? I literally cannot see a difference. Remember, it was run by
They've all
Stalls.
been slaughtered.
Shut up!
No, not their style.
Ascalon? This is an unexpected development. Stop crying! I need you to be quiet.
Where has Harriet gone? She must
No.
have left a trail I could follow.
Time for the blood sense. Trail. Around, is there? What if Harriet Jones killed all these people? Oh well, stalls. What if she killed all the stalls?
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
Oh yeah, the stalls are dead. Yeah, I have a feeling that Harriet Jones did this. Where am I? Space looks weird. Yeah. This is unsurprising. What a strange and unexpected development for this space.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
What?
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
No, I don't. I literally do not understand.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What?
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate, vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
That didn't help at all.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
You are made of blood?
Blood? You are made of blood? Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
That I don't understand what you mean.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Well, give me some of
Just
them.
give me one.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
That didn't help.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse, born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Are we talking about Malefisto? Like, what the hell?
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Okay. Sorry, but most of this doesn't make sense to me.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
Yes, but why?
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
What?
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse?
I don't know Celtic gods
She
that
has been
well.
worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
So, why is she angry?
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
Yes, but why?
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge. My champion, Bittersweet.
Ages? He didn't even exist.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own
Except for the fact that you turned him.
You are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
this way to see if there's anything over here. Ah, I unlocked the door. I have a feeling I'm approaching the final boss fight? Oh, wait, what?
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you face down a disaster. Oh, oops, cutscene. Gee, I wonder if this is a boss fight room. Yeah, she looks a lot like her daughter. Her arm did look really fucked up.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you.
She attacked me. Stop dumping your sick into the water supply.
My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Is that her nipple? Ah, Jesus. Yeah, I was trying to say, are you gonna take that at some point?
You wished I was dead, didn't you?
Oh, come on. Shit, she got me. Woo! I totally missed that. Where's she going? Oh my fucking god! What the hell? What is the? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Is it rough? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Oh god. I am really afraid of this. How do I beat this woman? Oh god, I barely touched her. Huh? What? No! Stop! Stop! How did she grab me?
Feed your mother, child.
Oh, come on, bitch. I can't get blood.
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
Oh, shit. I'm waiting for these things to go away. one-handed or two-handed? Can't actually tell. It says two-handed, 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 so this must just be one-handed.
Eat, for this is my body.
Shit.
Such innocence, such guilt.
Ah, shit. Ah, son of a bitch, this is so hard.
Eat, for this is my body.
Oh, I'm out. Right.
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
I need to be closer to her.
I will reap the lash. Innocence, abundance, the guilt, spread the crop.
Shit. Shit. Why didn't I heal?
Eat, for this is my body.
Oh, son of a bitch. god.
Such innocence, such guilt.
Shit. Okay, they're down. Shit, kind of got me there. Fuck. Oof. No! God damn it. God damn it, no! Ah.
Eat, for this is my body. Such innocence, such guilt.
Down. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. There's no feeding. Anything. Oh.
Feed your mother, child.
There's so much blood all over the place. Why can't I eat? I feel like I should never run out of blood in this fight. No! Shit! Ah.
Such innocence, such guilt.
I honestly do not see a point in finding these guys and just letting them run out, damn it. Oh shit, she got me.
Eat, for this is my body.
can go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More
Yeah,
than
definitely.
Ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
I did it. Without dying.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they
You
were
just
all
watched?
massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
Can't we
I thought
blame
you'd been slaughtered with all the other
all of this on
Suascals.
Swansea?
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm
Everyone's
honored
mouths are too
to
wide.
be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's
Yep.
wife.
Yep. Knew it.
Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate.
The romance.
Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
This is a vampire romance. If the major dramatic question is whether or not him and Lady Ashbury end up together.
London has been cleansed.
Woo!
This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths
That was
with
a
mortal
fun
imprudence.
last boss
For
fight.
now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope
2024.
is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
What? That's weird. That's a weird way to end this. This is really pretty. This is outside London, obviously. She hiding? Is she William Marshall's, like, daughter or something? It's starting. The sun is starting to rise, Jonathan. You might want to, hide.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Oh, Well, I guess it's a good thing she didn't turn her daughter.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me.
He's like, dude, I'm just saying goodbye.
Rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Stop. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed
Or as I like to
answer
call,
such a
hot
question.
mess.
Have you the answer?
Yeah, all Icors are female. That was obvious.
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
What a subtle dig at women everywhere. We're lucky that only one bitchy woman gets turned into a disaster.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
Or it could, is
but Lord
people...
Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
In their leader, you now have a spy behind enemy lines.
Ooh!
By guiding your progeny, you may yet protect your immortal friends for some time to come. If you dare.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood is as wise as it is ancient. You have nothing to fear from it.
I am not afraid.
Do you truly think they are merely scholars poring over dusty books? The stole of St. Paul wielded faith sufficient to cast a dragon into the abyss.
That is just a legend.
No, it is
not a legend. Are you not about to become one yourself?
That was a dumb response.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Sons.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
Duh, Jonathan.
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
That was quite the gamble.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Stop.
Yes, he was.
Stop.
But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Ooh, I wonder. Okay, so he said Francis Drake, Shakespeare, Thomas Newton, Guy Fawkes. Oh, I don't think it's Guy Fawkes. I don't think it's Francis Drake. I don't think it's Shakespeare. I think Newton's the best pick for that because he seems to like smart guys. The reason why I don't think it's Francis Drake is because of all the seafaring he had to do.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly then. And answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child.
Is it gonna be a tragic romance?
I shall dream about you.
Why would Elizabeth be the...
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Would you stop? Missy! I need you to chill out. I'm at the end of the game. Missy! Shut up! For fuck's sake, shut up! No one needs to hear you talk this much. Oh my god. I do love you though. Sad oboe music. Missy, get down. Missy, get down. What is... This place is huge. Okay, this is the way I came in, right? Couldn't come in. Yeah. Didn't I...
It's locked. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
She knows eventually this place is gonna collapse if people don't try to repair it, right?
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
Old letter, London, August 4th, 1865. Dear Lady Ashbury, thank you for your recent letter and all the good news it contained. I cannot wait to finally meet you when you arrive in London. The garden is beautiful under the summer sky, although I noted your wish to avoid heat and direct sunlight because of your frail health. You're welcome any day. We'll discuss this wonderful idea of yours concerning the foundation of an orphanage for young ladies, inspired by the French Maison Royale de Saint-Louis, sadly closed when the French people chose, my god, I can't even write these words down, to cut their king's head off. Such a place destined to provide a good education to gifted but poor orphan girls will surely excite my friends here in the city. You can count on me and my influence to help make your project a huge success. Yours sincere, ever sincerely, Countess Alexandra Somerset.
It's locked. This castle is falling apart.
Yeah. Ashbury Castle, copy of a letter, September 21st, 1795. Dear Mr. McAllister, as a new legal owner of the Ashbury estate, I intend to quickly engage in the overdue maintenance and repairs of the walls and the crypt of the castle. Among the few architects I invited to send forth proposals, I was most impressed by your respectful approach concerning renovations on historical buildings and their preservation. Stop! I would be glad to meet you at your convenience. My only request would be to speak to you directly and not your assistants. Any evening of next month would be agreeable. You may come to the castle, or I can meet you at your office as you prefer. If you agree to come to the castle, I could show you what kind of repairs and modifications I have in mind concerning the crypt, which may need considerable work and reconstruction. Very sincerely, Lady Ashbury.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
Yeah, no shit. Probably a vampire. Old painting. Portrait of Elizabeth Blackwood by Johannes Vermeer, 1666. Wait, that's the same year that the disaster happened that William Marshall had to fight?
Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Sense of smell is really good. That is a fireplace. Jesus Christ, it's huge. Recent contract. Intervests, April 18th, 1907. Dear Lady Ashbury, I write to confirm that my men will be at your castle next Monday to begin the new work on the crypt and its access. The plans have been approved, and I'll personally be on site to supervise the installation of the locks and security measures you have requested. I also can assure you that my men have been briefed about never entering the crypt itself, or the second floor of the castle. I must say, I'm proud to continue and enhance the work started by my great-grandfather when employed by your ancestor in 1795. Very sincerely, Angus McAllister. Portrait of Elizabeth and Jacob Blackwood of Versailles, 1788. Portrait of Lady Ashbury by Vincent van Gogh, 1885. Recent letter, Dunbarrow Sanatorium, Scotland, July 27th, 1909. Dear Lady Ashbury, I thank you for your previous letters and ardent discussions about vampire folklore. It's now obvious we share an opinion concerning scientific and modern approach toward the need for blood and the cure of addiction. I must confess, I admired your charitable attitude when I met you at the Dunbarrow Sanatorium, and I'm still impressed by your kindness when talking with humble and poor patients. I was delighted to read about the position of administrator at the Pembroke Hospital you financed since its founding. After a few days of deliberation, I'm happy to accept your offer. It will be, for me, an occasion to get back to the busy streets of London after years of public service in the beautiful but far quieter Scotland. I will be glad to meet you there and discuss with you further about immortality, its advantages and disadvantages, and how to enhance your condition. I look forward to our next meeting. Yours sincerely, Dr. Edgar Swansea. He fucked up so hard. I'm like I can't believe how awful it was that he did what he did.
This painting looks suspicious.
What painting? I don't know what painting you're talking
This
about.
painting looks suspicious.
I seriously, what painting are you talking about? This painting. Which one? There's so many. Yeah, does he mean that the big one? He means the big one. Okay, good to know. What is down here? It's a dead end. Okay. Missy, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! No! Yeah, no shit, that looks suspicious, because that's the Celtic god of hate, war? Morrigan? Morrigan? Is that her name? Old contract. Innervis, February 11th, 1807. Dear Ms. Ashbury, when, activate senses. What are you saying that for? Missy, stop it! No! No! You need to behave yourself. It's not 2 yet. Go. You've been bad all afternoon. When last we communicated, you asked for the conveyance of a large coffin from Temple Church, London, to the crypt of the Ashbury Castle in Scotland. I am happy to report your quest has finally been validated. My drivers have been informed that, for security reasons, guards must always protect the coffin. You have hired these individuals who will be waiting for us in London. They also have been informed that under no circumstance should the carriage try to pass a river by boat, but always by road and bridges, for the previous wood and the relics inside the coffin cannot be exposed to humidity and moisture. You'll find a detailed quote for the entire operation attached to this letter. We are ready to go to London as soon as payment is received in full. Very respectful, Samuel Lewis, Independent Contractor. Stop telling me that. I'm trying to look around. Oh. Oh! And also, I don't use L. I use... yeah. 0.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Just any particular place I should be looking for them? That's glowing. It's the moon.
One last switch, and...
Where is the sword symbol? Ah, there it is.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Where is the other one? Found one of them. Shut up. I said shut up. You're driving me crazy. Let's see one over here. This one is not the correct symbol.
One last switch, and...
It's probably in this room. If the other ones are. So that one is like a lotus. Oh, that's the sword.
Voila.
Would you calm down? No! 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 Missy. Sit. No. Stop. You need to leave me alone. Okay, well, at least we're underground and safe down here. Ancient Tome, 1217. An angel came to me, blessed be God. Michael appeared to me last night in all his glory, shaped in glorious blood, to grant me eternal life at the dusk of my life. The apparition was so sublime and terrible. Alright, fine. It's 2 o'clock. I will go get you your food, so you will shut up! I know the game is probably gonna go, oh, yep. Okay. Let's see, cut my finger. Okay. An angel came to me, blessed be to God. Michael appeared to me last night in all his glory, shaped in glorious blood. To grant me eternal life at the dusk of my life. Now that I'm not distracted, I can see how bad the writing is. The apparition was so sublime and terrible that I could not help but lower my head and close my eyes. Struck by the divine gift, I fell to the ground, only to awake the next night. You will serve me as you served your kings, said the angel before striking me with all his power. You will protect this land through the eons to come. For all who knew me, I should now hide and retreat, for they consider me dead. Soon I will leave the company of men to serve my new purpose. Blessed be God. 1350. Went too far. Michael appeared to me last night in my retreat under Temple Church and asked me to prepare for battle. The land must be saved. Death is everywhere. The Black Death, an epidemic sent by the devil himself to punish mortals all over the world. My arm is strong. In the name of God, I shall smite the enemy of mankind. England shall prevail. Sorry, that makes me think of V for Vendetta. 1569. It is almost 20 years since my fight started against the devil, and the end is uncertain. Really? 20 years? Took me like 2 weeks. From time to time, the plague, the Black Death, reappears in a village, in a town, and each time the vicious minions of hell approach to get their share of the mortals' suffering. Vampires, dreadful creatures. I won't let this land collapse. Until my last breath, I'll serve and protect England. 1578. Tonight, in the small village of Hoddensdon, I met the most delicate soul I've seen for a long time. She was singing for the dead, singing for those she knew and loved, those killed by a new plague outbreak, without fearing for her own life. Her voice moved me, so I chose to let her live. I offered her eternal life as a reward for her virtue and most pious attitude. Her name is Elizabeth Inglewood, and I'm not alone anymore. Together we shall praise God in all his glory for eons to come. So she was his girlfriend. 1618. My heart is breaking, my soul is bleeding. Tonight my dear Elizabeth left me. I have taught her all I knew, all she needed. God damn it. All she needed to know. Now I must walk her own path. Now she must walk her own path through the ages. This is her wish, and I will respect it. Elizabeth Inglewood, my sweet daughter, is gone, for she now wants to be known as Elizabeth Blackwood. I made her a promise. If she ever comes back to Hoddesdon, she will find me there, managing the bull inn her parents owned before dying. William Marshall shall disappear for a few times too now that the Black Death is no more. Until we meet again, I shall be known as William Thorne, waiting for my angel to come back. 1665. The devil is at work again. The Great Plague is back, reaping thousands of lives in London. I must sell the Bull Inn and go there. Once more, William Marshall shall protect the land. 1666. What have I done? I let the devil infect me. God forgive me. The terrifying creature I had to defeat was a demon straight from hell, an abomination of the flesh, a walking apocalypse. I had to trap the dreadful creature in St. Paul's Church and set the building on fire. Without the advice of Michael, I don't know if I could have defeated my enemy. The flames cleansed the city of the demon's presence, but half of London burnt down. Ever since I have dreamt of a red flood of slaughter and rage. It's like the disaster had tainted my blood, my very soul. For the first time in centuries, I am afraid. I shall crawl back to my retreat and pray to gods for mercy for my infected soul. 1667. Elizabeth came to me. She said she felt my pain and rushed to save me. My poor daughter, blinded by rage, intoxicated by the blood of hate, I bit her. Ooh, shit, that's how it happened. She fled, shocked by my betrayal. I laughed and cried as she cursed me. God, have I betrayed you? Have you abandoned me? 1712. My prayers have been heard. I have found the strength to resist the need for blood, the never-ending hunger. My poor Elizabeth, will you ever forgive me? I've heard you now kill and take pleasure in bloodbath with this new progeny of yours. You're a victim in all this. What have I done? I swear I will find a way to make amends for what I have done to you. I swear I shall only rest until I know how to appease the blood of hate. 1785. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed, this is such a big paragraph, they proposed to meet me inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity, of these men. What a symbol to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There in the sacred silence of the church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against this evil creature, the Dus Astro, the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name, the Tear of Angels. According to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed be the Lord, it took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Wait a minute, if I took it, what does that mean for Jonathan? Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me, pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote. I remember this. But if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I am ready to endure this excruciating pain. 1786. I finally managed to gather all the ingredients needed to concoct the Tear of Angels, blood of the purest heart for the fortitude, blood of a king for courage, garlic essence for the painful cleansing. After months of impatience, almost made mad by the hunger, I waited again and again until finally Elizabeth cautiously came to me. As promised, I had chained myself to be sure I would not attack her again. I did not recognize my sweet daughter at first, for she only was Lady Blackwood now, the dreadful mistress of the dark who took delight in slaughter and carnage in France. She smirked as I apologized and cried for what I had inflicted upon her. She shouted at me when I tried to explain to her that my bite had infected her, had given her the blood of hate, now burning in her veins, in her soul. I told her I have found a cure and that I had managed to create one dose of antidote. I gave it to her, to give her back her previous life. In exchange, I only asked her to take care of me, for I intended to be locked down in my tomb, chained if necessary, to impeach me from feeding on any mortal or immortal. She reluctantly took the tier of angels and left. I hope to see her again, cured and at peace. 1794. She came back to me finally, cured, healthy, joyful. My Elizabeth. She told me she had drunk the antidote about a year ago in France after witnessing and taking part in the massacre of an entire orphanage caused by the blood of hate. That's when the Lady Blackwood died, she said. She promised she would take care of me now. That's all I ask, as I repent for all the murdered souls caused by my negligence of more than 100 years. 1795. My dearest daughter came back last week to tell me the good news. She has recently bought a castle in Scotland. She will soon finance the renovation of the castle crypt to provide me a new retreat. Far from temptation, far from the noisy, crowded cities, I can't wait to embrace the solitude, find the peace I need to refrain from killing. God, please give me the strength to resist the urges during the journey from London to my new domain. Before I leave, I should give a copy of these memoirs to the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. Without the most shameful and sensible information, of course. Soon I shall leave London to pursue my penance. There I shall find peace at last, with the support of my resuscitated Elizabeth. It's not that ancient. I mean, I suppose the book itself is ancient, but the last entry was not that old.
Drop your sword, Father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Well, it's not exactly like you told me where you were going.
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always questions, Dr. Reed.
That's true.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes
burning
left.
your entire... Why is this on fire?
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Are you suggesting you're gonna kill random people who come across this castle?
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this.
Swansea was the cause of all this.
My own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of
Thank you,
unethical
Jonathan.
experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
It never would have happened had Swansea not stolen your blood.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote.
I read
Yes.
that, Jonathan.
And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered.
What is all this flashing
That's
down
how
there?
great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
You see that? It's like a weird artificial, like, graphical glitch down there.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
But you said you were willing to kill people to silence them. That's not much better.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire,
You
driven
literally
by an
just
urge
told
to
me you
kill
fed him.
and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him.
How would you?
I tried.
Okay.
Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I need to know more. I want to know who you really are. Where you were born. Where you lived.
I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in 1551 in Hertfordshire. My parents owned a pub in Hoddesdon. Are you satisfied?
Kinda? Although I feel like I already knew that.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Horned guy turned Marshall into an Ekon. And then he fought a disaster that infected him with the blood of hate, which made him monstrous. But Horned Guy is the son of the Queen of Hatred. So, doesn't that make William Marshall and Jonathan Reed the grandson of the Queen of Hatred? How does he... If Horn Guy is the son of the Queen of Hatred, how is he so chill? The Queen of... it's just the Queen of War. But yeah, he's still very chill for being the... Stop trying to figure it out, Alex. It doesn't make sense.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
He's not his protege. He's not her protege. He's her Father. Patriarch?
Yes. So, William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak.
Don't get closer to him,
For my
Jonathan.
hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
Not evilly.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Comparing, like, this ancient evil to holding in a sneeze, that's a choice. Not gonna call it a good one.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your
Exposition at the end of
experience,
this game.
please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time.
You are one.
Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
You know, it's really funny to call this video game Vampire and then suggest that none of us are.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once, but she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the red song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled.
What's
and
this?
I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. As the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
We had someone else do
Farewell,
that. Like, Jonathan.
And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it.
As long as no one drinks your blood, it's not a
The
fucking big
flames
deal.
will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go,
Oh my god.
I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Murden, chosen to save England from the vampire
Wow, he-
epidemic. I could cure you.
Not really fast.
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth,
Been an
no.
exclamation point.
I can save you.
I mean, a capital disaster.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then, as long as we must until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
Probably.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Why are you freaking out?
Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
Tragedy or
believe you. This is
positive
crazy.
romance? I think it's positive romance.
I believe you, Jonathan.
Good. She was freaking out for nothing. Okay, I don't really want to watch them kiss. Can we move on? Credits.
One prayer
not
for the
yet.
summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
You mean bitchiness? Credits. Yes. Okay. I mean, I like the final boss fight, but Jesus Christ, what was with that final sequence? So long! No one needed to sit through all of that. Especially me. Like, that was like 40 minutes of that. I feel like the game ended much earlier than that when I won against the damn disaster and the Red Queen. He did mention the Red Queen at the beginning of the game. I'm remembering it now. I remember because I immediately thought of Alice in Wonderland, obviously. Now let's just sit through these credits until the game decides to go to the escape menu or Epic decides to minimize the game. One or the other. It's a lot of, like... I mostly liked this. I liked it a lot better than Control, honestly. And I know that sounds awful, but because a lot of people really thought, like, ooh, Control. The problem with Control is that it's kind of a poor follow-up to Alan Wake. The final fight sequence is not really a boss fight. It's just like a shit ton of enemies thrown at you. And at that point, I'm just annoyed. This was a real boss fight. I expect a real boss fight at the end of a video game. I know, I see their names right in front of me right now, but I think the UI aesthetic for this game is bad. I've said that before. I said it years ago when it came out. I thought it was bad. I don't think it's thematically cohesive with the game or the individual elements with each other. I didn't solve all of the investigations, but I don't give a fuck. I tried my best. I didn't get all of them. They were mostly those ones where it's like, go over here and find something. And like, ugh, I don't want to. So now I need to decide what to play next for the exclusive live streams. And I'm thinking, like Hitman or something runner. I can't remember what it's called. It's not. I want to say it starts with a Q. I can't quite remember. Yeah, my brain's not giving me the name. I have a list for exclusive live streams about what games like are on that list. They are mostly games that have the theme of red. Quick Runner? That's not right. Ninja Runner? No. I'm also considering Shadow Warrior, since I still haven't finished that game. And I own all three. I love Shadow Warrior, I've just never finished it. It's a lot more action. Although I liked the combat in this game. It was mostly the right amount of difficult. I just felt like there were times when animation-wise it looked like I was hitting them and I was whiffing, and I did not like that. I was like, am I hitting them or not? You're not really giving me feedback that I am. I doubt there's gonna be a cutscene at the end of this, but you never know. Oh, I knew some of the voices were doubled. That was obvious to me. Wait, how is anyone Camellia? She didn't talk. Did you just have the voice actor sit there in front of the... It's like, alright, now, Camellia, the Dr. Jonathan Reed asked her this question. What do you say? It's just weird. It's like French names? Tell you what that was. What ethnicity for mocap lead? Like, damn. Does it have to be like Eastern Europe? We almost done? Why does it do that? It like slows and then speeds up sometimes. I feel like that's not the only game that's done that to me. You mean to tell me there wasn't an oboe player? That was a flute I was hearing. Now she's asleep. She fell asleep after I fed her. She did. Wish there was a way to speed up credits. I always play them so slowly. Special things, I feel like we're getting towards the end. Gaelic translation. That's kind of cool. Gaelic translation? You made this on Unreal? I never would have been able to tell. The Circle U logo. That's how you designate that image. I mean, I understand that marketing departments like have names of the different logos that they use and everything, but it is kind of funny to hear it called that. Cryware. I feel like we're done. We done? Yeah, we're done. Alright, so that was Vampyr. I mostly enjoyed this game, like a lot, especially compared to Control. It could be a little talky at times, especially if you read the text and then they say this duplicate things in conversations, which is a little annoying because it's like the text should be something that adds, and I shouldn't feel like I didn't need to hear the conversation, but I really enjoyed this one, so I will announce in my Discord what the next exclusive game is going to be, and that's going to be next week, obviously. So let's talk about the general schedule. June 29th is Book Club on Alex's Book Circle. The book is The Neon God by Ben D'Alessio. You can get a 40% discount on a print version of that on bookbaby.com by using the promo code at checkout, Alex Book Club. All one word. And then you can join my Discord. There's a link below. You can join my locals. If you do that as a subscriber, a paid subscriber, you get access to exclusive stuff like these exclusive live streams and things that are only available on locals, like the writing. And finally, you can buy a copy of my book. There's a link in the description below. And that is everything. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Merch, 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 merch. Yeah. Check out my new shop at cafepress.com/AlexofAllTrades for all kinds of products with my face on them.